One of the things about the max velocity cell is that there aren't a lot of human hands that touch the material from start to finish. We'll unload the material off a truck. It goes into the MV warehouse. From the MV warehouse, it's robotically taken to the back of the machines. The machines pick the sheets up. They will fabricate the panels from punching to forming, all the way to the end where the part is ready to be put into a crate to be shipped to the customer. And really the only time that that part has been handled is that last step where the operator picks up the completed part and puts it in a crate or a box.
Yeah, so there are a number of steps that go into an architectural panel project, and really it starts outside of our building. It starts with an architect who has a plan for a building. That architect works with our customers to determine how to bring that plan to life. Our customers then come to us with some general information, and at that time we make a budgetary quote based on the limited information that we have. The customer then bids the project, and if they win it, they go out to the field site, they get dimensions to really hone in on exact sizes and quantities. They feed that information back to us, and we formalize our quote at that point.
We will generate a standard program for the joinery on the architectural panels and apply it to the varying sizes of panels. Once that programming is done, out in the shop at the machine, we can take that programming and adjust it on the fly to meet the different size requirements of the panels, and also adjust if a panel has a unique combination of joinery on the panels themselves. We can adjust the program at the machine to be able to make that particular panel.
We have some automated machinery that enables us to switch tooling out very quickly, and that enables us to move through these family group very quickly and efficiently without having to stop and manually go in and change out tooling.
And then we get started on production. Punch the parts, we form them in our panel benders, we ship them out the door.
The materials that we use vary from project to project. Many architectural panel projects are aluminum. Some are pre-painted aluminum. Some have the vinyl protection on the aluminum. We've also done stainless steel panels, brushed stainless steel panels, and we have done panels that are low carbon steel that will get sent out to be painted or powder coated.
So standard architectural panel project, lead time for that can vary. It depends on a couple things: the magnitude of the project. Are we making a couple hundred panels? Are we making 5,000 panels? It depends on our current load at the time. If we've got a relatively light load on the shop floor and a manageable product, that's something that we can turn in just a couple of weeks. Bigger projects or bigger load on the shop floor, standard lead time for us, it's about 4 weeks.
My favorite part about working with architectural panels is the ability to be able to drive down a street in a nearby neighborhood here in Indianapolis downtown and be able to see a project that we've actually worked on from start to finish. It's pretty neat to walk out of the convention center downtown, look to the west and see the White River State Park amphitheater and see the canopy overhead, knowing that Estes worked on that project.
It is really gratifying to see when they're actually done. You get so focused on all the details, you sometimes forget the big picture. You might see an individual panel, but you don't envision how they'll all be installed. So once you get to see that all come to fruition, that's a neat transition to see happen.
The difference in working with Estes versus other manufacturers is that we have a strong engineering mindset. From top to bottom, we have a lot of people that have a creative engineering mindset that allow us to look at a project and think, how can we do this differently? What's the most efficient way that we can manufacture this across our technology? That separates us from other manufacturers who may not have that creative mindset.
We've been around for nearly 50 years now. We've got a number of long-tenured employees who have seen just about everything in sheet metal fabricating. We're flexible, we're experienced, we can handle it all.